fellas. So let me update you with the market and why the S&P is still going on up. So time and date. U.S. markets push on higher despite the government shutdown. What's moving the market, I don't know if you noticed, has been Nvidia, along with some healthcare stocks, along with some other AI. Both pretty much the three amigos. The three amigos that represent the United States health, economy health is the three amigos. NASDAQ, US 30, Dow. So we had ADP report. It wasn't good, but it still, since it wasn't good, it pushes investors think it pushes the Fed to cut interest rate quicker. Also, the Fed, what's gonna happen in 6 weeks? I think, no, 7 weeks. In 7 weeks, this shutdown, once they fix it, quote unquote, this shutdown's only gonna last for, after they fix it, after they put a bandage on it, they're gonna have to put another bandage 7 weeks after they fix this bandage, or after they fix this cut. Once they fix this cut and they put a bandage on the shutdown, there's gonna be another shutdown 7 weeks from now that they're gonna have to put another bandage on it. So unemployment rates also lost. Expected, they're expecting more. Consumer, it dropped. Consumer isn't buying, so it's also, that's bad too. So pretty much, also the tariffs, the 100% on drug tariffs, which is fucking retarded. We're gonna fucking pay. We're gonna fucking suffer all this shit. We're not fucking suffering out right now because wholesale, the motherfuckers that are making this shit are holding it. But do you think fucking these health industries gave a about us? So as soon as their margins, as soon as there's fucking it's too much for them, they're gonna release this shit to us. And some of these even quicker than other ones. But anyways, we have that. So many official federal economic relief, including the jobs report, are risk operating delay due to the government shutdown. So some of these reports we may not get, especially I think tomorrow, since we have let me check. Yeah, the non-farm payroll. So that may be delayed. So let's go. So let's go now to the S&P 500. Tomorrow we have, I believe, Mashik. Or like I said, at 5:30. We have that data at releasing at 5:30. You see the S&P 500 right now fucking rallying again. This is your 11:45, 12:30. That's why I always say to pay attention to your 11:45, 12:30. This is S&P 500. Your time and date, Arizona time, 1 hour candle. That's why I say to pay attention to your 11:45, 12:30, whether it be nighttime or daytime. Why? Because your 12-hour candle closes at 2. So therefore, the last 4-hour candle is very, very important, and that sweet time is your 11:45, 12:30, where the market's gonna go. Now, since this is a new all-time high, the S&P is creating a new all-time high, and it's reacting the way it's reacting, and we close at 2, and it's gonna be 12. Pay attention to where it's acting, or where it's at around your 11, your 12:30, your 12:15, 12:30. From there, it's gonna fucking maybe pushing up a little bit, and with this final data, it just may give it that fucking boost to just push on up throughout the night slowly, and who knows what wall it's gonna hit, what price gonna hit, but I want to say around your 2-3 o'clock, it's gonna hit some sort of resistance and just fucking pause there. And once we get to your 5 o'clock, maybe push on up, but depending how the data comes out or whatever, It may retrace us, and we'll stay in this zone right here for Friday, depending what sort of, if we get some sort of tweet saying how we're gonna work together and fix this shutdown bullshit, then the market's gonna spike out and get out of this fucking zone. If we're, especially in the morning, we're down here with the S&P between your 6,733, maybe even your 6,729. But again, we'll bounce. If anything, your support, your hard support is area right here. That's what I say. If anything, we're gonna be bullshit between this price range right here. And as we get some sort of tweet or good news, the market is gonna recover, either close right here in this area where it's at right now, or shooting up, closing still high. Otherwise, we're pretty much gonna stay in this region unless we get some sort of crazy good news, especially with data. Especially if we get some good news with data, that's what's gonna keep the market up, holding. And especially to top it off, if we get some sort of tweet that that they're gonna work this together, then the market's gonna fly up even higher. You're gonna see your Palantir and Nvidia, gold maybe trace on down because they're gonna fucking work with this. So investors aren't gonna be that worried. They're actually gonna be happy. Bitcoin and Ethereum, they're all telling you. I was telling you guys how they were getting ready. I was showing you guys in my other videos this whole week since last week how, hey, look at Bitcoin, Ethereum, and XRP. Look how the market is reacting. Pay attention to S&P. S&P, whatever the S&P does, Bitcoin does. Whatever Bitcoin does, Ethereum does, and whatnot. Bitcoin and Ethereum is like gold and silver. Sometimes you'll see silver react first, and then gold will follow, or gold will go first, and then silver will follow. Let me skip now to gold, even though I didn't mention this. Earlier today morning, or last night, I was telling the friend of two friends of mine, for coworker and a friend of mine. Actually, it's coworker. I told her, hey, gold is gonna start going up. Gold is gonna start going up. Silver is gonna start going up, and then she just pulled on down. You see how it's holding right there? We close a 3-monthly resistance right here in this area. So if we don't get a tweet this Friday, you're gonna see silver and gold pushing up. If we get a tweet, some sort of good news about the shutdown, silver is gonna maintain that, and gold, and they're gonna start retracing on down Friday morning, and through the whole day trade. Especially if we don't get a D, especially in the last your sweet time. If we don't get some tweet around 11, 9 o'clock, 11, 12, it's gonna stay there, gold and silver, or it's gonna start retracing on down. Oh, so tweet, silver is gonna go down. Good tweet, silver's gonna go down, and gold. Bad tweet or no tweet, gold and silver is gonna go up on Friday. Leading with that tension of like, oh shit, silver and gold are gonna go up. But if Monday or next week we get some good news about the government being fixed, whatnot, it's gonna open, then you're gonna see again that volatility of gold and silver is gonna go back down and whatnot. But again, if he keeps bullshitting this and saying how, hey, we could take advantage of this shutdown, and we keep hearing more of that bad shit, you're gonna see gold and silver pushing on up. Trust me. BMNR, it follows Ethereum. You're seeing Ethereum at an all-time high right now. Monthly all-time high. You're seeing Bitcoin at the all-time high. XRP at all-time high. So Ethereum goes up, BMNR goes up. It's fucking waiting for that news. This is the 1 hour candle. Look at that VU shape. It's waiting for that 50% right now. It's waiting for that Ethereum to explode, and you're gonna see it going up back to the $64.25. Watch. United Healthcare, that's also getting ready. It's the, what do you call it? The cup and handle bullshit. But regardless, it's telling you, let's go to the, first of all, my indicator. my indicator in the 3 monthly. This is a 3 monthly for United Healthcare Group. We have a thick resistance wall right here. We have this last 3 monthly closed in a good price. We saw what that rich fuck did. He bought money at the bottom. It picked up. I was keeping an eye on that shit. As you can see with all this bullshit right here. Wasn't paying attention to it when he did, but I was reading it. I was like, yo, pay attention to this because this could be the bottom. Where let me bring you back to that area. Way back here, the 50 Fibonacci was somewhere down here as a monthly. The fact that it hit the monthly 50 Fibonacci to me, that was telling me, hey, buddy, pay attention to this because this is your buying zone. If not, you're breaking these slash purple lines that you see right here are 3 monthly. This is what 3 monthly were close in the past. So the fact that it was breaking this thick 3 monthly, but then returning it was like, hey, pay attention to this because this could be your bottom right here. Next thing you know, the news about how that rich fuck bought some and made it skyrocket, and by then it was too late. I still went in fucking with option to call one up, but your sweet spot was right here. And it is also right here because if you go to your shit, let me just keep that. If you go to your weekly United Healthcare, look at that U shape. Look how we closed this week right on the all-time high that we had right here. We're on this weekly thick resistance. So I believe this shutdown, along with whatever they got going on, investors are seeing the potential of this next sweet spot. This was your first sweet spot. This is your next sweet spot right here. I believe by the end of the year, United Healthcare will break through this resistance or be in between this. Tesla. I'll pass on Tesla for now. Broccoli Lab follows Palantir. Broccoli Lab's also fucking waiting. There's a weekly candle right here. It's Palantir blows. This is gonna blow up on 2. And I believe likewise for Big Bear. Big Bear is about to blow up too. All these 3 babies are about to blow up. ONS is doing fantastic. All these 4 babies are about to blow up any fucking time now. Gold, like I said, it all matters if we get a good tweet or a bad tweet, how they're gonna react, especially the more they bullshit us with this whole shutdown, the more gold and silver are gonna keep on fucking skyrocketing. Alright, I don't want to make that long, but that's it so far, you guys. And here's the S&P 500. Let me take my indicator off. Let me actually put it on, see any 15-minute candle. Alright, but yeah, pay attention to your 11:45, 12:30 here. We may fucking at 12:30 just pushing up, and around 2 to 4, 2 to 3, have a little pause depending how good the data is. You're gonna see it pushing on up and hold, push on up, especially with the market opens 6:30, or at 5:30 coming to 6. You're gonna start seeing it fucking retrace on down, passing your 6,736. Afterwards, if you get bad news, still pay attention to 7:45 to 8:30 in the morning, Arizona time. I don't know if it fucking matters or not, but Arizona time, 7:45 to 8:30. Pay attention to the S&P 500 if we had bad news, because then you might see just a bounce off it. They're gonna ignore that shit and then just move with whatever tech fucking Nvidia, Palantir bullshit or whatever it is, and it's gonna move the market back up, whatnot. So Um, fuck you, Nisa. What's up? Okay, cool. Roger Koju, what's up, bro? Which strategy you use? I use my own strategy, bro. To be honest, I don't know what to call it. I use a lot of the three candle box. What I mean by that is, let me take this shit off. Right here. So this three candle box, I was explaining how I use it or what I call it. I use lines and boxes along with the Fibonacci, and since I have too many lines and boxes and trend lines, I like to mark where the 50 Fibonacci of each time frame is at, especially from your monthly, weekly, daily, 12-hour candle, 8-hour candle, 4-hour candle. That way I know along with the data what time is coming, how it's gonna react, where to go in opportunity for a long trade or whatnot, or call option, whatever. Because you can fucking, if you can read the S&P, you can fucking understand how the rest of the market is gonna react, how gold and whatnot. But anyways, so I like to search for these, especially when you're looking at these in the higher time frames. These babies are gonna blow up, as you can see. But this is what I like looking for. A three candle box strategy, that's what I call it. And if you don't believe me or get me, go watch since last week or Friday or Monday I was talking about this in my videos. Got it, nice one. I appreciate it, bro. But that's all I got for you now, you guys. Hope you guys have a good night.